welcome back to this video, and I hope everyone is doing great. So this is an update on some few pairs, and I'm going to do a top-down analysis from the higher time frame so that we can have zones that we are going to look for trades from this new week that is ahead of us. So I have some few pairs, and I have very good setups, so make sure you are here to have an update on Wednesday. Remember, on Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm always here to give you a market overview. So don't forget to subscribe if these kind of videos are helpful to you. So I have today I have GBPUSD, and I want us to talk about it, and then I have some few other pairs that we will be talking about. So let's go straight to GBPUSD. We'll start with GBPUSD. We will start with GBPUSD. So starting from the daily time frame, we already have our clear market structure that is being formed. And as I marked in the previous video, we had identified a change of character to the downside at this point. This is our change of character. So after the change of character, I have a very interesting setup in this GBPUSD. So stay tuned so that we can learn out of it and look for possible trade setups as for next week. So up here we have an order block that was left behind, a valid order block with a fair value gap just below it. So after the order block with a fair value gap, we have the second order block that I'm thinking that the market will be coming up here to mitigate this order block before we look for a good change of character to the downside, or the market might react from the order block a little bit before going up again to mitigate the highest order block, the extreme order block. So as we have our change of character here, we were supposed to be looking for buys from this current movement to the upside, and that's what exactly I am expecting you guys to be doing. So dropping into the 4-hour time frame, we see that the market cleared this high that I had discussed about on my previous videos, and I told you guys that we should be looking for buys to the upside from this zone or from anywhere possible that will be getting a good setup to buy to the upside. And I found a very good zone that we will be looking for a buy setup from. So dropping into the lower time frame, I don't want to drop into the 1-hour time frame, but I will go straight to the setup that I got. So dropping into the 15 minutes time frame, I actually got my setup from a 5 minutes order block. You see this current movement to the upside. Price is trying to generate some liquidity above here, and I got a very good order block in the 5 minutes time frame that I want to share with you. And this is a very good setup, an A+ setup that I'm willing to take trades from. So I will be showing you the order block, a very valid order block, a very good order block. So this is the current movement. We see this break of structure to the upside, and then we have this corrective move. Price came back to sweep this lows liquidity, and then after sweeping the lows liquidity, price went up, reacted from this order block currently up here, reacted a little bit, went back down, and then we have this move to the upside. So we have the break of structure. This is a very valid break of structure because there was a sweep of liquidity. So we have this break of structure to the upside. So after this break of structure, And also I have to mark our sweep of liquidity. I have to mark, sorry, let me mark the sweep of liquidity. So this is the sweep of liquidity, and that means if this sweep of liquidity happened and then the market went back up to break this structure, that means this low that is remaining down here is a very strong low, and we will be watching the market on how it will be coming back down to mitigate this order block. And the market left behind a very good order block that has a fair value gap, and in this order block, this is the area that I'm very interested in the market. When the market comes back in, I'll be taking my buys from that order block. So if you currently see where the price is, there is no any structure that is being formed inside here that is valid. So I expect the market to drop back down as the market opens on Monday. So I expect the market to come back down, mitigate this area, the 5 minutes order block that has a fair value gap. And the advantage of this setup, we have the sweep of liquidity, we have the order block having a fair value gap just above it, and then the most important thing here, we have this inducement that is going to be taken out before price taps into the order block to have a move to the upside. So this is a very good setup, an A plus setup that I'm willing to be having my orders from. So for me, I already have orders from this order block, and I expect the market to come back to this area and then look for those buys to the upside. So for me, I have placed orders, and if you are not willing to go aggressive in this trade, just try to look for, let's say, maybe a good confirmation from this area. So that is my area of interest, and I think the market will be coming back down there before we look for buys to the upside. So if you catch this trade, don't be too greedy. Just take the trade and target 1:3 risk to reward ratio, or you can risk manage very well, so that you cannot be, let's say, maybe you cannot be stopped out, or have winning trades and then later have losing trades. So make sure that you take the trade very carefully and apply proper risk management. So next I have GBPUSD, GBPJPY. So this is how the setup looks in the 4-hour time frame. I know it looked like a very close zone in the lower time frame, the 5 minutes time frame, but here on the higher time frame, the 4-hour time frame, you can see how far the order block is, the 5 minutes order block is. But that is the setup I'm expecting, so that I can look for buys to the upside. And for those who are asking questions about how to enter continuation setups, or how to get those continuation setups, that is how you get your continuation setups. So this is the setup that I'm currently waiting for, and I hope the market will come back, take my orders, and we target to the upside. So that is the setup on GBPUSD. And next I have GBPJPY. So we will straight go to GBPJPY. So on GBPJPY, let me delete this and start afresh. So starting from the daily time frame, we can see clearly that the market is trying to react from this level up here. We have this level, and me marking this level, it doesn't mean that I'm trading support and resistance. This here is a resistance zone, but for me, I want to go into a lower time frame to be looking for those smart money concept strategies that are showing up in the lower time frame. So having this market reacting from this high, I want to look for trades in a smart money concept way inside the lower time frame. So I have a general bias that the market is reacting from this zone. So what I will do, I will be dropping into the lower time frame to see if I can have good trades from inside here. So currently here we have this selling pressure that happened. I think it was last week. And inside here I have a very good structure that I want us to see and talk about. So dropping into the lower time frame, we know very well that the market is reacting from the resistance zone that was shown in the daily time frame. So having that in mind, I want to see the structure that is being formed in the lower time frame. In the lower time frame, the 4-hour time frame, the strong low that we had, the strong last low that we had is this one. And why is it our strong last low? This is our strong low because we have this pullback and then the upward move to break this structure. Later, the market came back down to sweep this low as the inducement and then went back up to break this structure. And generally from this other side, as you can see very clearly, the market is making higher highs and higher lows. So the last high that was a strong low, the low that was a strong low, this last strong low was this one that broke structure after sweeping liquidity. So if this low is being taken out or cleared out, that means we have our change of character. So the market actually did that, and I'm going to show you how the market did that. We have our change of character from GBPJPY, and I need you, if we need to confirm, I need you to do this if we need to confirm this as a change of character. Up here, I need you to be looking for a change of character, and I'm going to show you where specifically. So down here, if I zoom into the into the 4-hour time frame, we have a clear change of character. We have this candle and this candle closing below the line. You can see very clearly this is the line that I have drawn. We can see that the market closed below that line, and we know that very well that that is a good change of character. So to confirm that, we have now our trading range from down here, from this low to this high. So that is our trading range, and the market can do anything it wants in between this trading range. So to confirm our change of character, we need to see a reaction from this upside to the downside. And after the change of character, that means the internal structures are going to be used as liquidity before the market drops down. So what I expect from the market, I expect the market to clear this high as liquidity because there is no any inducement inside here. Maybe the market will use this as the inducement, but for me, I will be waiting to see if I get a change of character, either from this area as the market approaches higher, and then if the market will be willing to take this high as the liquidity before going down, I expect to have a reaction from in between these two lines. So if the market will be willing to sell, I want to see a change of character from up here to take trades to the downside. So that is the setup on GBPJPY. I need to see the market clearing this high as an inducement before taking sales to the downside. But you don't have to enter this trade aggressively. You have to get a good confirmation before you look for good sales to the downside. So that is the general overview on GBPJPY, and I've told you the reason why I expect the market to take out this high as the liquidity before going down. So most of the time, if you find a break of structure or a valid change of character, the market has to take out some liquidity before going into the intended direction. So in this case here, we have the change of character, and then we have the internal structures. So after the market takes out the low or the change of character down here, that means we have to look for those inducements that will be taken out before the market reverses. So I know very many traders will be taking sales from here, but it is good to have a good confirmation. So I think that is it. And from GBPJPY, I will be watching out, and I will update you with whatever the market will be doing between on Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I will be looking at it, and then I'll update you on how the market is currently responding from this area. So that is it for GBPJPY. Next, I have gold. It is a setup that I have been talking about, and I think the market is trying to build more liquidity before it comes back into our zone. So from the weekly time frame, we have a very let me start from the daily so that we can have a clear picture of how the market is responding currently. So I had marked some levels. The market is currently reacting from this low, and then we have this selling pressure from this high. So I see the market is trying to react from this low to the upside. So the next point of interest will be this high. We want to see if the market will be having a selling pressure from this level. So currently we are looking for buys from in between these areas to the upside until the price taps into this level. So the current setup that I want to show you is that if the market comes into this level without coming into our level that we marked, that means this setup will be invalid. But if the market opens and then you see some selling pressure or some ranging market around this area, and then the price drops down, that means the market is willing to come into this level before going up. But if the market opens and taps into this zone, just make sure you avoid this setup, because the market will be willing to sell, and the market will be having that selling pressure to the downside because of the daily resistance level. So dropping into the 1 hour time frame where we marked our order block, you can see clearly the setup on and how it looks like. So all these lows here are liquidities, because you can see very clearly there is no any trading any valid order block that anyone can take trades from. And after the break of structure to the upside, there was no any sweep of liquidity. So that is why we marked this order block that swept the liquidity and then broke structure to the upside. If I drop into the 15 minutes time frame, you can see the sweep of liquidity that the market did on this side. So that is the general overview of gold and what I expect from gold. So that is the setup. I'm currently waiting for this setup, and I think or hope that the market will be making this setup valid for us, so that also you can win some good profits out of it. So I think that is the overview that I had, and I need you guys to know that I cannot give you an overview or a top-down analysis on a pair that I don't see any good or a clear direction. So I always give you those good currency pairs that I see good direction or good bias. So that is why I don't analyze those pairs that so many people of you, so many of you try to suggest. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.